Well, folks, this is the final review you will have, at least during your junior year from Bueno. So it's kind of a sad moment, a somber moment. And it makes me think of a song from a great movie from long ago.
So long, farewell, I'll be you saying adieu. Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you. So long, farewell, au revoir, I'll be you saying
Okay,
bye-bye.
I can't do it. We're going to have to get on with the review. It's to be enough for me to get through it. All right, you're going to need to know some of those terms that I brought up in the definitions. So you'll at least be able to recognize the definition for solidarity, whether it shows up in a true and false or it shows up in the matching, and it will. Also, what are rights? What do they help a person do? Reach an end that we're responsible for? You're going to get that tomorrow, or if you didn't get it already. In Catholic social teaching, it includes the relationship between, remember the triangle? So the relationship from individuals to society, society to individuals. Make sure you know that. And when it's between individuals, what type of justice is that called? And is that included in Catholic social teaching? I spoke to you about the preferential treatment of the poor and Christ's concern to come for those who are marginalized. But does that mean that God loves the poor more than the rich? I don't think so. And just wage, should that be determined solely by market forces? You should be able to figure that one out. Now, social justice teaching in the Catholic tradition focuses primarily on what? And in terms of uniqueness and different talents, um, or discrimination, what is incompatible with God's design? You'll need to know that. And this influences a person to commit further sin. There's some things in place that are hard to remove. The common good, you'll need to know the definition for that. It'll be a fill in the blank. Of course, you'll pick one of the choices to fill that blank in. And you should be able to choose what type of school or type of education you think is best for your children. That is an example of what? Could be subsidiarity. Anyway, employers treat their workers fairly and justly is to show what type of social justice teaching. It could be solidarity, pretty sure. Now, an example of distributive justice. So these are benefits that you get, things like welfare, things like Social Security. Make sure you know that. And differences, they are important for God's plan. Why? Well, I talked to you about that. And inequality between the nations causes what? Scandalous. All right, so let's make sure that you know what structures of sin are. Let's make sure you know, let's put it this way. The failure of peace leads to what? Make sure you know the two types of justice involved in Catholic social justice teaching. So what is that justice that goes from individuals to society and also from society to individuals? How about the definition, which is the community of a high order should not interfere in the community of a lower order? Make sure you know that. This rests on the dignity of persons and the rights that flow from those. This particular structure is rooted in personal sin, based in concrete acts and very difficult to remove. And this pillar of Catholic social teaching is an interdependence based on the idea that the goods of the earth are meant for all. That, my friends, is it. So the quiz will be on Wednesday. We can review on Tuesday or anything else that goes on. You still have the last lecture on When Peace Fails, War, Just War Theory. That'll be tomorrow. And then on Thursday, we will go through the journals. So God bless. Avita say, good night.